Okay, okay, fine, fine. Yeah, I think others can see me now. Yeah, fine. That's very nice. So it's like little technical issue because I was up by 4:45 and out. I mean 5:45 and then I got stuck up. Anyway, sorry for the delay. I think it's almost 11 minutes again. I my topic today is social justice and alternate political ideology in India. Now, I mean, good evening, all of you. I'm Lenin. I'm a practicing lawyer here in Delhi, and I'm basically from Tamil Nadu. So, if all of you hear me, I'm starting my presentation here. Yeah. So far as social justice is concerned, in our generally there is a presumption. So social justice मतलब खाली ये backward communities के लिए है. But then let us understand the fact that social justice is not only for the backward communities, but it's for all. Whatever may be the backwardness, social, educational, economical, or even disabilities, physical disabilities. So whatever हम बोलते हैं उस सब में ये social justice का principles apply. So let us also understand certain facts क्योंकि ज्यादा हमारा brothers belonging to different classes of backwardness, that is belonging to scheduled tribes, scheduled caste, OBC, and minorities. There is always a misunderstanding about what is all it meant as a social justice for each of them. So I felt that I must make myself clear that what is what is common in backwardness. If you look at the backwardness among the scheduled tribe and scheduled caste and the backward classes, the difference is only one thing, that scheduled caste and scheduled tribe are are declared as untouchables, whereas other backward classes or EBS or EBC, whatever you call it in different states in different names, they have a different backwardness relating to education and cultural and all the other aspects. So far as untouchability is concerned, the backward class communities have moved a bit forward. So therefore, backwardness is concerned in scheduled caste class or scheduled tribe class or OBC class, all and even minorities, because they still stand in the weaker section of the society. Because so far as the current political situation is concerned, they too stand in the backward position. So therefore, we all stand in the same backwardness, which is described in a different format in different ways by by eminent people in India. So in even majorly, if you categorize what is the backwardness, that look simply anyone would say that social justice is required because we are not having land, shelter, employment, social security, and representation, either political or in other aspect. So, if these things are considered generally as a backwardness, so we must accept that despite whatever may be in the social hierarchy, the Indian social hierarchy, इन्होंने बनाया, that is what we most of us call it Manuwadi, or you call it whatever you call like the Varnasra Dharma. As per that Dharma, we all backwards, or in some of the our our socialist or even our social justice leaders call it as that we all Sudras. So let us make it very clear that we are belonging into a backward class of Indian society. So therefore, let us not discriminate our fellow communities who are backward. So let us accept the fact that we are all backward. What should be the aim when we know that we are backward? Basically, या हम एक चीज अंडरस्टैंड करने का जरूरत है. बेसिकली सोशल बैकवर्डनेस, और इफ यू कॉल इट सोशल, हाउ डू वी, कैसे हम आगे जाएंगे? तो आगे जाने के लिए हमका एक है, दैट इज पॉलिटिकल एम्पावरमेंट. पॉलिटिकल एम्पावरमेंट इज सिंपल पॉइंट ए है, ये शेयरिंग पॉलिटिकल पावर. कब हम पॉलिटिकल पावर में शेयर करते हैं, वक्त उस टाइम तक we have to patiently constantly work. So our aim is to gain political power or share in the political power. Simple. Now for 70 साल हमने इसी के लिए इंतजार किया है. हम सोचा है that एक दिन आएंगे हमारा सरकार बन सकता है, बट 70 साल में भी कुछ नहीं चल रहा है. एक्सेप्ट कहां इन्होंने मौका दिया है हमारा बैकवर्ड कम्युनिटी लीडर्स को, उधर भी आप देखो लालू जी को क्या हुआ है, करुणानिधि जी और कोई भी, और अच्युतानंदन जी और कोई भी, और इवन ए राजा, हुआ कहां इन्होंने रिप्रेजेंटेशन दिया है. दे हैव character assassinated each of those leaders who are belonging to backward communities. So that is our political empowerment which is not complete. मैं सोचा है इसी के लिए we are required to be politically conscious and politically empowered. Now all this invariably sub political leaders or political parties have always played a role that look, we are for you but आपका हम पावर नहीं दे देंगे. इनका स्टैंड यही है. सो एडिक्वेट रिप्रेजेंटेशन कहां भी नहीं बनाया. आप take it any administrative or class A, D4, whatever that employment, or even in the political space or any decision making, no, nowhere our representation is there. और उसी के बाद हमारा share in the land, in employment, or in social security, shelters, no, still our people कुछ भी नहीं है. So we are still unreachable to many of those opportunities despite various schemes and opportunity schemes that has been provided by various governments. But then there is one tool हमारा हाथ में है, एक है ballot. Now Indian electoral system एक system follow करता है, that is first past the post, that is electoral system which is followed हमारा हिंदुस्तान में ये हम follow करता है. So इसका मतलब यही है that कौन ज्यादा वोट ले रहा है वो रूल करेंगे. इसी का मतलब इफ वी एक्सेप्ट बिलीव हमारा देश में 70% का ज्यादा बैकवर्ड कम्युनिटी का लोग है, इसका मतलब क्यों हमारा सरकार नहीं बन सकता है. हमारा डेमोक्रेटिक सिस्टम में ऐसे first past the post electoral system is very easy, simple numerical calculation, mathematical calculation. आप एक नंबर बढ़ा दो बस, you can sit in the power, you can sit in the chair, take the power. बट हम नहीं कर रहे हैं, क्यों? हम सोचने पड़ेंगे क्यों इतना इन द इंडियन डेमोक्रेटिक सेटअप इतना फेवरेबल कंडीशन हमारे पास भी है, फिर भी हम क्यों पावर में नहीं आया है अभी तक, एक्सेप्ट फॉर द नेम सेक, बट रियल पावर, पॉलिटिकल पावर हमारा हाथ में नहीं है. सो लेट अस थिंक, बिकॉज ये पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम, ये इलेक्ट्रल सिस्टम is very favorable to us, so therefore there is more chance हम जीतने के लिए chances है. Now is it possible, आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. हाँ जी, possible. Unity is which is very much important. हमारा बैकवर्ड कम्युनिटीज हेट्रोजेनियस ग्रुप, इन्होंने एक ही कल्चरल वैल्यूज में नहीं है, एक ही भाषा का इसमें नहीं आता है, ये सब अलग अलग भाषा है, अलग अलग कल्चरल बैकग्राउंड है. Therefore backward is across the country are heterogeneous in nature, unlike other communities, either business communities or you take it whatever the other whom we attack, look at as our enemies, उनका यूनिफॉर्म कल्चरल आइडेंटिटी है, उस बेसिस में वो उन लोग take it very easy, they across the country they unite. but हमको वो मौका नहीं मिलता है क्योंकि culturally we are heterogeneous, so हमको वो दिक्कत आ रहा है. आप देखिए फ्रीडम मूवमेंट में हमको बताया था इन लोग ये ब्रिटिश हमारा एनिमी है, उस कांग्रेस पावर में आया, उसके बाद आप देखो बीजेपी पावर में आया, इन्होंने ये इशू उठाया था कल्चरल नेशनलिज्म. वो कल्चरल नेशनलिज्म लेके इन्होंने हमको दिखाया था, देखो मुस्लिम्स हमारे एनिमी और क्रिश्चियंस हमारे एनिमी. इन्होंने ये दिखा के आज एक यूनिफिकेशन किया है हिंदू ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ हिंदू आइडेंटिटी. और इसी के अलावा भी आप देखेंगे तो अभी हमारा सोशल जस्टिस आइडियोलॉजी, पॉलिटिकल मूव में हमको एक पॉइंट होना चाहिए, दैट इज दैट वी मस्ट हैव अ कॉमन एनिमी. हमारा फिलोसोफर्स इन्होंने एक एनिमी को हम आइडेंटिफाई करके दे दिया है, वो उन्होंने ये ब्राह्मणिज्म इज अवर एनिमी. सो इफ यू वांट टू ब्रिंग सोशल जस्टिस, we must identify that Brahmanism is our enemy, and for that purpose the philosophers, हमारा फुले जी, अंबेडकर जी, पेरियार जी और नारायण गुरु जी और कांसीराम जी और कई लोग सोशल जस्टिस के लिए इस कॉम्प्लेक्स सोशल सिस्टम में झगड़ा किया है. इन्होंने हमको पहला एक आइडिया, एक रोल मॉडल भी है और उन्होंने फिलोसफी दे दिया है कैसे इस सिस्टम को हम लड़ना है, कैसे जीतना है, और दे हैव प्रूव्ड इट. सो इसी का अलावा हमारा सामने एग्जांपल्स भी है. वी हैव जस्टिस पार्टी और वी हैव डीएमके और वी हैव बीएसपी, बहुजन समाज पार्टी और आरजेडी और कई रीजन में कई ऐसे पार्टीज, रीजनल पार्टीज, इन्होंने बैकवर्ड कम्युनिटीज ने उठाया, आज जीत के भी आया है. बट नेशनलिस्ट कैरेक्टर क्यों नहीं आया अभी तक? दैट क्वेश्चन रिमेन्स अनआंसर्ड. क्योंकि रीजनली कहां पॉलिटिकल मूवमेंट और पॉपुलेशन ज्यादा था, उधर हम लोग आगे आ गया है और स्टेट लेवल पे हमारा लीडरशिप एस्टेब्लिश हो गया. फिर भी आप देखिए लालू जी का क्या हुआ है, कर्नाटक, कोई भी देख लो बैकवर्ड कम्युनिटी लीडर्स को इन्होंने कैरेक्टर असैसिनेशन किया है. सो दैट इज, बट स्टिल वी हैव गॉट एन एग्जांपल. हमारा पहला फिलोसोफर भी है, इन्होंने एनिमी कौन है बोलकर आइडेंटिफाई करके दिया है और इन्होंने टू सम एक्सटेंट सक्सेसफुल हुआ है उनका बैटल अगेंस्ट दिस ब्राह्मणिकल सिस्टम. So we have lot things to learn from them. Even when that agitation started, the nationalist leaders brought many of our backward community leaders into their fold, like Kamaraj, belonging to a backward community. But you know, CM Manaya, or if you take Achyutanandan for the example, the Communist Party gave Achyutanandan their backward community leader. And then if you take Sitaramaya, a Congress leader, and then you take D. Raja, a communist leader, Sinde, Bhujbal, Sivaraj Singh Chauhan, Ashok Gehlot, you take many of these leaders are belonging to OBC backward communities. But unka power may what they did is simply we can say not enough. We can't say no, but not enough. And in the similar situation, if you look at our Indian context, 2006 or 7, 8 October, all the nationalist parties, उन्होंने पहला either communist और बाकी लोग बताया था there is no caste exist, caste नहीं है, वो कौन कास्ट बात करता है वो कास्टिस्ट है. बट अभी देखो सब नेशनलिस्ट पार्टी लोग एक backward Mukti Mocha, scheduled caste Mukti, whatever. They brought all this caste and they started recognizing caste है, caste system है. और सब लोग अभी आगे आ रहा है. They want to become a champion. हाँ भाई, we will win. We will work for you. So because the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, through their political literatures and political empowerment, they have become a determining force, a political force. And the nationalist parties became afraid. उन्होंने देखा है भाई, इन्होंने political power बन गया, इन्होंने they determine who will become the next PM. So उसी के लिए either you take it left, right, दोनों एक्सेप्ट कर दिया, हाँ भाई कास्ट सिस्टम इंडिया में है. और सभी अभी इन लोग आ रहा है, we are ready to abolish caste system or we are ready to give you. They don't say we are ready to abolish. I'll tell you in the later. They don't agree that we will abolish caste system, but they say that we are for you. How can they be for us? It is impossible. But however, we need to go ahead in our political nationalist character, political empowerment to our backward communities. Now, what do we need to do? Many of us may think, even if you look at Kansiram ji ka explanation, if you look at Kansiram ji ka explanation, it is very clear. He said, look, we need committed karyakarta, or you call it committed activist, full-time activist. Now, the social justice movement lacks that. We don't have the committed activist. So far as if you look at many of our social justice movements, we try to imitate or copy from the RSS model of organization building. I'm telling you, it is going to be a disaster because RSS model of organization building is not discipline. It is a fascism, a brainwashing system which they have created. So therefore, let us not follow what they have done, but rather there are something organization they have done which you must also understand. उन्होंने sacrifice किया है ज्यादा our culture and our tradition, our values are more important. Now, Dalit literature or even the movements that is backward communities are taking of recent days, they uphold the Buddha's moral values. We must take up Buddha's moral values instead of taking it from Brahminical moral values, which they have prescribed. Look, if you follow A, B, C, D, A, E, F, G, you become a good, you are morally valuable, or you are a value-oriented person. But no, let us follow Buddha's values. Buddha's values are more important because Buddha has given much beyond what the Brahminical value system has created. Let us not forget the backwardness that which we carry. If you look at all these backward areas, they are filled with human values. Those human values are much beyond the Brahminical system, which is somewhat, I remember, maybe some of our people, friends were discussing, they said it drew from Buddha's teachings, which was, they call it, there was a struggle between the लोग ऐसे नहीं भूलते हैं. If you reach out and tell them that this is what happened to you or happening to you, वो समझदार आत्मा है, वो they understand, they follow you, provided you are committed. If there is a committed leadership among the backward communities to lead the people, they are ready to follow you. I can give thousands of examples where the backward communities have उनको खून दिया है, they have given. Exceptions are not rule. So let us not go into the exception where people betrayed our leaders. Let us not go into that. There are certain learnings, lessons we have learned from them. Now, what is the way forward? Having discussed about that, what is the way forward? Because many of us think, all right, we discuss every day about our social problems, our institutional issues, the fight that we have with them. Yes, the way forward is very simple. Let me explain to you what is the political system that is prevailing in our country. The Indian nationalism, which was brought by Indian National Congress, they said ये पूरा अपर कास्ट लोग का मूवमेंट था, रिच क्लास। इनको चाहिए था ब्रिटिश हमारा पावर हमको देके वो छोड़ के जाना है, हम पावर लेके पॉलिटिकल पावर खाली लिया है। सो पॉलिटिकल पावर if you look at it, mostly focused to distribute land to the backward communities, employ and employment in the government sector with social security to the backward communities, and industrial, yes, we cannot say, because at that time there were not much of us were capital have it had a capital or means of production to become a capitalist, except few who could become invest in industries. But we were not be part of the industrial reforms, but then we were employed, we were given social security in the employment. Then there were also land reforms, the land was given. And in the land reforms, if you look at it, there was Jamindar Abolition Act and Inam Abolition Act, Estate Abolition Act. There are so many acts that are brought to distribute the land among all the tillers. So land to the powerful in controlling the economy of India. And government gave so much infrastructure to those investors, and by 1919 they all consolidated the power socially, politically, and economically. They became more powerful that they came to power. The NDA came to power, and then immediately NDA came to power. आपको पता था क्या हुआ है? Lot of changes. The Hindu suffraganization become a normal course. एंड देयर आफ्टर आप देखेंगे तो फिर कांग्रेस नहीं आया है. उन्होंने भी 1991 में इन्होंने इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स क्या लेके आया है, उसी का कुछ टच नहीं किया, बट दे अलाउड इट. बोथ एनडीए एंड यूपीए 1-2 इन्होंने कंप्लीटली, उन्होंने इसके लिए बताया था. लेफ्ट फ्रेंड्स बोलता है जनरल एग्रीमेंट ऑन ट्रेड इन टैरिफ एंड जनरल एग्रीमेंट ऑन ट्रेड इन सर्विसेज, दोनों एक इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड ट्रीटी उसमें हम साइन किया है. इसी का मतलब है it's only for the namesake. But if you look at the manpower that हमारा state missionary had prior to 1991, recruitment बहुत अच्छा था. बट अभी देखो सब जगह में मैं बता दूंगा, तमिलनाडु में जयललिता एडीएमके ने एक लॉ लेके आया. क्या लॉ पता है? परमानेंट बैन ऑन रिक्रूटमेंट. We call that Tamil Nadu as an example for social justice. No, that did not happen. इन्होंने बैन कर दिया रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए. So therefore no employment. Education was given, but when you don't give opportunities, our youngsters become unemployed. अभी तक ये सिचुएशन है. इन्होंने बीटेक इंजीनियरिंग सब करके अभी क्या कर रहे हैं? 8,000 5,000 का काम कर रहे हैं. This is the situation. Let us not ignore the fact. We must accept this is the situation of our younger generation. इन्होंने अच्छा पढ़ लिख के और इन्हें इतना acquire किया है scientific और technological knowledges, that they are idle. They're kept idle, are working like a slaves in multinational companies. They study science, but they do something else. Customer care. What is that to customer care with the engineering? This is what our people, this is what our younger generation, it pains. When we look at, when we talk to some of our customer care executives, we find they are engineers, but they are not able to solve your small problems. They speak like a machine. Also, we must know that apart from that, closing down our people entering into the system, what they also ensure that we don't share the power. Though there was some representation in the central, in the national politics from our community, backward communities, your home ministers or this minister or that minister, food minister, or even in social justice ministry, some of these ministries were given, but no power was given. Even if you are given political power to some extent, but this entire bureaucracy is filled with a particular uh, class of people who have a particular objective. They don't implement what you want. They interest money from there. They have not utilized it. This is what the situation. We must understand the judiciary. Let me touch upon that point also. Most of the judgments, if you look at from Simbaham, Toyrajan till now, the Jail Singh judgment, all these judgments, if you look at it, most of the judgments are the petitioners had no locus standi to file their petitions. But despite that, invariably all the petitions were entertained on the basis that ये इक्वालिटीज का अगेंस्ट चल रहा है, इसी के लिए तुमको यू हैव ए लोको स्टैंडिंग. इस बात में ज्यादा का ज्यादा इतना वेलफेयर स्कीम्स हमारा लोग लेके आया, सब जगह में इन्होंने ऑब्स्टिकल. अब एम नागराज का बताया था क्या हुआ है, एडिक्वेट नंबर लेके आ जाओ, ये लेके आ जाओ. अरे कैसे? जर्नल सिंह में हम आर्ग्यू किया था, हमारा सीनियर लोग बोल दिया भाई, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, they are deemed to be backward. The only criteria they were declared as backward was their untouchables. उसी के लिए उनका accommodate people who are from their side, a class of people who from their side. But when it comes to our people, if you look at Delhi University, where if you want to get, I remember in 2009 when I joined Delhi University as a student, the situation, the SC, ST students when they come, इनको कास्ट सर्टिफिकेट लेके आना है. वो कास्ट सर्टिफिकेट में इन्होंने पीछे लिखेंगे, हाँ भाई हम इनका फ्री में एक एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म दिया है, सील मोर मार्किंग का देता है. और उनका कॉलेज 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 दे कैन नॉट सेलेक्ट 10 course they can select. Out of this 10 course, any course, randomly the computer will pick up and say, suppose you are from humanities, आपको मिल जाएंगे BSc मैथमेटिक्स ऑनर्स. और इफ यू आर फ्रॉम साइकोलॉजी, आपको मिलेंगे some statistics. Pressurize us to adopt the Hindu nationalist ideology. But let us not forget that India has seen more fight, more contradictions, and more cultural conflicts. In this situation, if not today, if not after 5 years, within 20 years, this cultural nationalism, if we work strongly, steadily, consciously, with consistent effort, this cultural nationalism will fail one day, because the people of this country are heterogeneous, culturally heterogeneous in nature. When they are culturally heterogeneous in nature, it is impossible to impose upon them the cultural hegemony, which BJP or the current dispensation is trying to impose upon our people. If you don't fall in their line, you are anti-national, or you are being named as a Naxal, Maoist, or you look We must organize ourselves. We must educate our people. We must unite them, and we must build a social, cultural, a political organization alternate to the present political system that have been created. There are some examples I can tell you how the Justice Party has built their movement, and even the Periyar, the successful movement that DMK came into power. These are some of the examples before us. They did not kill even a one. The success of this DK movement was that they have not killed even a one upper caste man. They fought democratically. They fought ideologically. They fought intellectually, culturally, and took, they came to power. The Brahminical hegemony was thrown away. If you don't know Sanskrit, you cannot get admission in MBBS course. That was the situation some years before. We fought. Thank you very much for listening. Questions? Is there any question? If you can type in the messages, I can just read, because while I was speaking, some of the messages had come. किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन तो पूछ लीजिए, मैं आंसर करूंगा डाउट्स, क्योंकि आई एम आल्सो अ प्रैक्टिस लॉयर, सो आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है तो लीगली भी मैं जवाब दे सकता हूं, कुछ है तो आप बता दीजिए. There are some the typing, that there's a space for typing. Your questions आप टाइप कर लीजिए, मैं कोशिश करूंगा उसका जवाब देने के लिए. I don't find any questions, so yeah, please, questions, if you have questions, please, because there are some questions I think they are trying to ask. Yeah, I wait for it. See, there is one question that has come: how to take away OBCs from RSS? See, uh, let us not forget that we are bound to act as per the political situation or environment that is prevailing in the place where we live. Because most of us, uh, people belonging to backward communities, are dependent. They are not independent. So when they are dependent, they have to be in favor of the either if it is an RSS, or if it is even communist, or if it is someone you call it nationalist, whoever it is, they will be always affiliating themselves with those ideologies or the organization and parties that is easily accessible to them, because the political power they try to derive from them, the benefit they would like to derive from them, this is only possible to take them away when we are able to build an alternate political system, a social system, with a confidence, which gives them the hope, which gives them an opportunity. Yes, we can do it. Then our people will automatically sideline creamy layer among OBC. See, creamy layer as far as अभी क्या creamy layer है उस ठीक है, बट अभी बीजेपी एक आई मीन द प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट एक क्रीमी लेयर सिस्टम लेके आ रहा है. दैट क्रीमी लेयर इज बेस्ड ऑन इनकम. इनकम बिकम्स द डिटरमिनिंग फोर्स फॉर डिसाइडिंग द क्रीमी लेयर. दैट वी मस्ट स्टॉप, क्योंकि क्रीमी लेयर द ओरिजिनली विच वाज गिवन बाय द नोटिफिकेशन ऑफ 1993 वो ठीक है, क्योंकि वो बोलता है इफ ओबीसी बिकम्स क्लास 1 एम्प्लॉय एट द एज ऑफ 45 वो क्रीमी लेयर में आता है. इसी का अलावा किसी को इनकम इतना भी हो वो नहीं आता है. सो क्लास 1 एम्प्लॉय द पोजीशन was the determining factor for creamy layer for OBC. Now that they are trying to dilute अभी presently they are on the process. The next parliament session उन्होंने implement करेंगे. Income will be the criteria for determining OBC creamy layer. हमारा लोग इसी के लिए resist करना है. हमारे leaders in the parliament must resist. So I think creamy layer will not be based on the income criteria. That can be stopped. See, एक क्वेश्चन आया है, क्रीमी लेयर इज वेरी गुड. एक एक against Dalits. Now Dalits became a political force. When Dalits became political force, then OBCs tried to adopt the political ideal, the way the Dalits organize themselves. Whose basis may backward communities also started organizing themselves, educating themselves, politically started becoming empowering. Looking at that, all the nationalist parties were afraid. That is the reason they promoted Modi ji. Modi was shown as a face of backward communities, and based on that, entire Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan, or even other states, Uttarakhand, or even you take wherever the other states, uniformly people belonging to backward communities and scheduled caste and scheduled tribe uniformly voted for BJP, thinking that BJP is on. And once those infrastructures withdrawn, no recruitment is taking place, then you will have contractual teachers, ad hoc teachers, and public-private partnership where there is there is uncertainty, no teachers to teach. There is no teacher-student relationship build to help one another to grow. ये कुछ नहीं चल रहा है आजकल आप देखेंगे तो इस process is the worst wherever the reservation is implemented or wherever the this thing is done, infrastructure is cut short. But now more focus is IITs and IIMs and AIMS and all these excellent universities where only a particular class of students are studying. And even reservation also we have to fight it. Give us, give us. They are not ready to give. So this is the situation. See, so far as collegium system is concerned, it has evolved through a judicial pronouncements. So, आजकल आप I am also part of a movement for All India Judicial Services to ensure that people belonging to the backward communities are adequately represented at the higher judiciary, that is in the additional district judge level to High Court and Supreme Court, because there's a promotion cadre from that level to up to the Supreme Court. So I'm also working on that issue, but we find there is no adequate representation from among ourselves, from our communities, and even identifying them. What happened? There are such committees, IB reports. Most of these IB reports are negative when there is an OBC or suitable candidate found from the backward communities. There is always a negative IB report, or there is a complaint against such a judge who has been recommended from the backward communities on his moral characters or using his properties, these, that, and also they ensure that the candidature of that person is set aside. So there is a systematically they are doing it to not to ensure are not adequately brought to the higher judiciary. But then if you talk to president or the top officials, they say that every time we write to the collegium that kindly ensure that your recommendation has a representation from depressed classes or adequately represented from regional areas. So these recommendations are made by the government, but the collegium refuses because they try to follow the recommendations or points given by the IB, and based on that they have a discretionary power to decide not to decide a person mainly coming from the backward communities. They do it. See, OBC, so far as how many, somebody asked me, Mr. Arjun Patel is asking a question, how many, do you have a data that how many OBCs took benefit of Mandal commissions in service and education? See, I must tell you, even myself, that I am also beneficiary of the Mandal Commission's recommendations. I can't deny the fact. And many of our other siblings or anybody whom I meet, many, but then not adequately. There are some exceptional, there too, they fought. Some of our leaders, some of the leaders, they fought. And with the fight, they were able to get the reservation in admission, reservation in services. Some of our people committed. They sacrificed their services. They sacrificed their reputations just to fight for our representation in education and employment. But data, if you ask me, I can tell you in OBCs in education institutions is less. Though I may not have data, but when we sought certain petitions, when we filed certain petitions asking the government to provide data, they were not able to. Some of the states shown that they said they are not adequately represented. So many of the states even don't implement OBC reservation unless, because they say the reservation is an enabling provision as per Indira Saini judgment. So therefore, Article 16.4, 15.4 and all is an enabling provision. If the government wants to give a reservation, they can do. But you cannot claim it as a fundamental right. This is a legal position. So taking this as a shield, the governments or the bureaucrats try to curtail the recruitment process, and in the same basis, they try to avoid giving reservation for OBCs in the education institutions. So data, if you ask me, I remember when Mr. Narayana Swamy, the present Chief Minister of Pondicherry, when he was a DOPT minister, then he has given a very categorical statement. The adequate representation, he has given a data that in class D, class C, class 4, class 3, class 2 and class 1, the representation of OBCs was below the expectations. Below the expectations. That data is there, which I think from DOPT you can get it. But in the state services, depend on the states. Some states have vehemently fulfilled the OBC reservation, I mean backward caste reservations. Some states they have not done it. It's the same way for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. They have not done it. Remember, in one of the cases, let me give one example and finish it up. When there was a recruitment, judicial recruitment in Kerala judiciary, the Supreme Court was monitoring the recruitment of judiciary because there was a petition pending. उन्होंने आके बोला था रजिस्ट्रार, भाई देखो शेड्यूल कास्ट में हम लोग सूटेबल कैंडिडेट नहीं बन देखा है, इसी के लिए we were not able to fill up scheduled caste candidates in the judiciary post that was vacant. Then जस्टिस गोगोई ने बताया, जस्टिस रंजन गोगोई ने बताया, ठीक है, व्हाट इज देयर मार्क्स, उन्होंने बताया था हमारा कट ऑफ मार्क तो 35 है और कुछ सिमिलर टू दैट, बट शेड्यूल कास्ट कैंडिडेट्स हैव गॉट 32 30. देन जस्टिस गोगोई ने बोला में you reduce your cut off marks and ensure that posts are filled up. In the open court, he said, he directed that he implemented. So therefore, if political willing is there, judiciary and bureaucracy will just bow before the political will. So therefore, our duty is to create a political will among our leaders, or political structure which we must create under the principles of social justice. With this, I think we can achieve what we want. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Rawat. Thank you.